For almost 30 years, a nonprofit based right here in our region has been having a global impact. It's called Global Links, and it's located right along the Parkway West in the airport corridor. The organization has been shipping surplus medical equipment and supplies from our region to targeted communities throughout the Western Hemisphere. Well, now it's piloting a new program to help folks closer to home, turning to Pittsburgh International Airport and organizations and individuals across our region to help make it happen. Angela Garcia took over as Executive Director of Global Links in March, and she joins us here at the airport today. And welcome. Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, first off, for folks who don't know Global Links, what's the mission of the organization? How'd you get started? What's the core idea?
So Global Links was actually founded to support health improvement initiatives that bring independence, dignity, and care to caregivers around the world who are caring for the poorest of the poor, those that may lack resources, and we do that by providing them with medical equipment, supplies, and materials they need to care for those patients that they may not have otherwise.
So for most of that time, where were you getting all the medical equipment and supplies?
The cool part of our model, our founders decided, let's look within the hospitals and see what may be being replaced, upgraded, or changed that we can capture. So we capture almost 300 tons of medical materials, primarily from Western Pennsylvania healthcare facilities, and we're able to then help improve services for other communities that range from Honduras and Nicaragua to Cuba and Bolivia.
Wow, so various places in Latin America. So you're moving a lot of material. That's significant.
We are. We're doing international container shipments, lots of logistics, and we're matching those materials that would have otherwise ended up potentially in the discards here in Western Pennsylvania, and we're providing beds to communities where maybe women having children didn't have beds before. We're providing cribs for newborn babies. We're providing bandages and syringes for safe vaccination campaigns, all to support public health for communities that don't have these same resources.
Pretty remarkable, but now you're also looking a little closer to home.
We are. As the healthcare sector has been changing, and many Pittsburghers can relate to this, out of the hospitals, we're moving into home-based care. We're moving into hospice care, moving into senior care facilities, which means if the care is taking place outside a hospital, the materials, the supplies, the equipment are moving there as well. So we've been piloting a program, starting a program to help consumers get those materials to Global Links. Wheelchair that's no longer needed anymore, feeding supplies, breathing materials. Potentially someone moved into a care facility or lost a loved one, we can accept those materials. Pittsburghers can donate them, and we can match them to the needs here in our own town and around the world.
And the airport itself, the lost and found here at the airport, actually stepped up as one of the partners?
The airport did. The airport called us because they had a collection of walkers, wheelchairs, nebulizers, which asthmatic patients use, and somehow they heard of us, and we were happy to come pick up that lost and found because they were no longer needed by somebody, but we were able to get those to communities actually here in the Pittsburgh region.
So you're not providing the stuff to the end user, you're working through other partners throughout the region as you build this program?
Global Links is working with clinicians and caregivers, other nonprofits, people that treat the homeless or the underinsured or the uninsured. Just as we do in our international programs, we work with the caregivers, the clinicians who know their patients' need best. We are not doctors and nurses, but we do know a lot of the medical product. So our team works very hard to get those right materials, get as many as possible to the right people at the right time to help the health of its children or women or seniors. That's what our team and the expertise of the Pittsburgh region allows us to do.
Really great way to make those matches. And I did notice when we were down there a little while ago shooting video at the location, you rely on a lot of volunteers to do all this processing and help you make all these matches, right?
We engage the community from all walks of life. Our headquarters in Green Tree actually has a huge volunteer center. People come in from local companies. We have many from the airport corridor, Covestro, FedEx Ground. We work with Pitt, Ohio. We work with universities, students, seniors, groups with special needs. Really, all members of our community come in and they do all the quality assessment because 300 tons of stuff won't help improve anybody's health, but once it's checked and matched and counted and date checked, we need over 4,000 people every year that help us do that. And they really become part of this sort of Pittsburgh magic, taking what we have right here in the airport or in our garage or in our hospitals, partnering that, checking all of it, and allowing us to meet those needs of people who can't get it.
Well, so your main location is in Green Tree, right off the Parkway West, but if people have stuff and they can't get it there to give it to you, do they have other options?
We do have other options. They can find all the details on our website at globallinks.org. Some of those key drop-off points are in Squirrel Hill at the Jewish Association of Aging. We have another drop-off point at Construction Junction in the East End, and then our facility is open in Green Tree during regular business hours. All those details on the website, and community donations are welcome all year round.
All right. Well, wonderful program. The organization is called Global Links. Angela Garcia, the executive director. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be back at the airport in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us.